Hello once again, YouTube. Chris and I bringing you some Starmade. Got some cool shit to talk about today because I updated some of the Pirate Station. We will not be going over anything that I've done on the Trade Guild Station, simply because I have not actually worked on the Trade Guild Station. And right before I get to the content, I would like to mention that chances are you'll be seeing a lot of Starmade content for the next week and a half. I'm not going to be producing a lot of stuff on my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, which are my main content days, so to speak, except for Starmade. Simply because this contest is, going on, and I'm spending a lot of time trying to make and put a lot of effort into these builds. So you're going to see a lot of update videos, and it's just something for me to, show you guys while I'm spending time, building and not doing anything else. Because I'm not playing DayZ, and I stopped playing Minecraft simply so I could focus on, Starmade stuff. It's like the only game I've played for like the last week and a half. So now that that announcement is out of the way, it's been a week and a half, almost, right? No, it's been about a week since the contest started, which means in about 3 or 4 days, the contest will be half over. And I hope to, in that time, complete this massive station that you see before you. This is the Pirate Station. This is the first station I started, and I'm hoping that I can complete this by Saturday or Sunday. You should be seeing this video on Friday, and I am recording it at 4 in the morning on Thursday. So I'm here in one of the new pirate ships, one of the Isanths. I don't know which model it is. I never got a chance to check them out. They were all, there's some weird thing where they wouldn't, you couldn't buy them from the shop unless you put the blueprints in the proper folder, so I took care of that, and here I am flying one of them. They're pretty damn cool. I messed around with all the weapons combinations that they have. Some of them are really awesome, things like massive damaging beam lasers that take a long time to reload and stuff like that. Some of them are kind of stupid, like shotgun lasers. I think shotgun lasers is fucking dumb. Sorry guys, they may look cool, it may look awesome, but really, shotgun lasers? Maybe handheld shotgun lasers, because maybe, but putting that on a spaceship, ew. What's the point of skill at that point if you can just use a shotgun? Even if they don't do much damage, the individual shots, that's still boring. I don't want to fly around and just spam a shotgun laser. I would rather try and aim at something. You don't really have to do that a lot when you have a shotgun laser. But beside that point, we're going to show you the work I've done on this massive space station. You may remember the first video. It was basically like an empty shell of an octagon. That's all I had done at that point, basically. So we're going to zoom in here with this lovely pirate's ship, the Isanth. What type of Isanth is it? The Isanth Type 0BD, which means it's got missiles on it. No, it doesn't. Does it? What does it have? Oh, it's got lasers. Very cool. So here you can see the lovely entrance. We'll take a better look at this without the ship obscuring our vision in a moment. It's 4 in the morning. I'm tired. Copy and paste does a lot of wonderful things here, as you can tell. And I'm starting to incorporate red more so in the lighting than the actual hull colors. I don't know if I want to incorporate a lot of, very obvious red hull. I think it would, not really match with the whole brown and black scheme that I've got going on, and even yellow. Yellow fits more with this scheme than red does. If I had orange, if I could use orange instead, that would be really cool, but I'm pretty sure orange is a result of using some sort of ore and some sort of creative process, so it might be valuable. I don't know yet. If, somebody wants to tell me if it's not, then I'll go ahead and, just follow your lead, because orange would look really good. And orange, I think, is close enough to red to the point where I could replace some of the yellow lights with orange instead and give it a better, more red vibe instead of having yellow lights everywhere, because I think yellow lights are good, but orange might suit it better. I'm not sure yet. So the really cool thing about this entrance is if it spawns in properly, if it spawns in the same direction every time you import it. I don't know if it does, but I'm pretty sure it does. I'm not sure yet. I have to test that. But if you orientate your ship with the C button, you line directly up with the station. And if you kind of target the you put the reticle on like the station indicator on the screen, on the HUD, you can basically fly right in. Look at that. That's great. So we open this up, and there will be more detail work added to the exterior and the interior. Don't worry about that, but I'm working on it, as you can tell. You open it up, and it becomes a big open hangar for your spaceship to land wherever the hell you want. There will be 3 landing pads when this is done. Currently I have 2 of them built. The other one will be over there, and it will be slightly different than these ones. Somehow, I don't know. And bam, we dock. It's very loud, so I'm going to get the hell out of this thing. We're going to fall out the hatch, and look at that! I love this. This is great. You could just jump right up into your ship. I think that's how pirates would do it. I think the pirates would just come up and be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. There's some bitches at our pirate base that we gotta go take care of, and they would just jump into their ship, quite literally. And I think that's great. So, if you back up, just take a look at this little scene right here. Let's imagine that you're walking down this ramp. Oh, I left the gravity. Give me a second. I put this down for a reason. I forgot about it. Let's say you're walking down this ramp, right? You come out from inside the station above, and you walk over, and you look, and you're just like, I'm ready to get inside of this motherfucking spaceship and kick some ass. Now, really, the Isanth is kind of a wimp compared to the spaceships that you could create. Even a ship of this similar size and mass could potentially completely wreck this particular ship. But besides that point, you know, it just looks awesome. Look at this. This is so cool. It's like an actual docked spaceship. This thing is pretty bulky, too. It just looks imposing. That's scary. That's a big spaceship. That's like as big as my house. That's fucking huge. So, I think that's really awesome. I like the look of that. I like the look of it when you walk down it. The other one is facing the opposite direction. So we'll take a look at that in a second when I get over there. And I'll explain to you all the other details that I've implemented so far. But look at this. This is so cool. It's like looking at the Millennium Falcon for the first time in Mos Eisley Spaceport. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, then you are absolutely insane. Because that is a Star Wars reference. But just look at that. That is so good. That is so good. I like the impression that gives. And if you're over here, you know, you see a big spaceship. There's going to be a lot more of these little platforms spread throughout this area. There's not going to be a lot of them, but there's going to be some. Some of them are going to be up against the wall over there. They're going to be a lot more random than the placement of this. They're going to be, you know, they're not going to be symmetrical on each side of the station. They're going to be a little bit more random, just to make things a little bit more interesting. I don't want it to be too predictable. But there's going to be, you know, little walkways connecting them all. They're not going to be as big as this one, obviously, because there's not enough space to fit that many, if they were that big, but they'll be all over the place, and they'll have things like crates on them, cargo crates, and some things like fuel tanks and stuff like that, and, you know, just interesting stuff to fill up some of the space. This entire section, by the way, is going to be exposed to the danger of space. You know, there may be a glass ceiling. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured it out. I think I might want to do that, but I'm not sure at all yet. A glass ceiling would be really cool, but at the same time, it kind of defeats the purpose of having a completely exposed station environment. Basically, there's not going to be like a pressurized room. This is not a pressurized room. This is all exposed. You can fall right out of the station into space. So you're going to have to keep your helmet on when you're in this area. That's the idea. I think it's really, you know, suiting to the whole junkyard look that I'm going for. The whole idea that this isn't even a pressurized station. You have to actually be careful where you're walking because you could fall out of the station at any time, especially in areas like, you know, around these walkways and stuff, which is why those walkways are going to look really cool. They're going to be suspended above space. You're going to be able to look down and see all the cool nebulas and stuff. So down there, I might do something like the reactor. I don't know yet. Right under this elevator, this, by the way, is an elevator. I'll explain that in a second. But right under this, there may be enough space for a reactor. I just don't know if I want to put it in this little section, because it seems kind of small and it'll seem like a little cramped when it's all done. So I'm not sure if I want to put a reactor down there just yet. But it would look cool. There's going to be like some antennas at the bottom of this little thing. Not a lot much. This thing is not going to get very big compared to what it is right now. It's not going to get any bigger than it already is right now, really. I'm pretty much set on the size. I just have to delete some of those like measuring things that I put on the sides made on a purple hull. So right here we have an elevator. It's got these like rail tracks on them, and there's these big rails on the side of the elevator that lift it up. So basically the rails are connected to the structure of the station, right? So that it stays in place. It's got some support, right? Although in space stations, I suspect that they would have super strong materials, so maybe this thing could stand on its own. But basically, the station connects to the rails, and then the rails lift up this cross-shaped elevator up into the rest of the station. Basically, this is a big cargo elevator. Now, obviously, I can't actually make this thing work because, you know, that's impossible. But I do have a Plex lifter here. By the way, this thing seems to be glitchy as fuck right now. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of scary because I think my game's gonna crash. Like every time I use it. Like, look, it's bouncing me all over the place. It never did this before. I tried this like literally 4 days ago. Not even, like 2 days ago, and it worked fine. And now it's all glitchy and jumpy, and I don't know if I like it. So this is the next level. There will be one more level above this, and I'll show you that, but this is the next level that the elevator gets off on, and I put another like mock-up of the elevator as if, you know, you actually took the entire cargo elevator up with you. I think that's a nice, you know, way of portraying that. And you can walk over here, and you can jump over this little gap. I might put a door here. I don't know yet. I mean, I guess I could, just so, you know, you could connect these two. I think that would be a good idea, actually. That might not be a bad idea. This is a door right here. Now, because of that little glitch with the Plex lifter, this doorway is lagging. All of my actions are lagging right now. I'm pressing R, nothing's happening. So we're just going to walk through that. And right here is going to be the main cargo hold for the station. This is going to be where all the pirates store their loot. It has a really nice glass roof. I like this glass roof type of stuff. Very big windows. It just looks fantastic. I'm going to see if I can get up here real quick. Let me see. Give me a second. Blech. And look at this. Look at this. This is just great. Now, I fell, which is, you know, a problem. But just look at, you know, the light. If more of this light can get in based on where you position the station around the sun, that would be amazing. There's a lot of stuff covering it up, and I kind of regret doing that, but at the same time, it looks awesome. Just being able to look up and see out into space, even in a room this big, is just phenomenally awesome. I do want to clean up some of it, like these little bits over here. I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I did that. Maybe I'll be able to clean that up in a while. Actually, what the fuck was I doing? That's weird. Interesting. There's going to be these like containers stuffed into these like cargo hold things right at the side. They're going to be kind of like compartment shaped. They're going to kind of be shaped like these doorways. I don't know how well you can see this doorway. Let me get out a light. Put it down for you. Actually, we'll use the yellow lights. It'll light it up more. What the fuck? Put it in. There we go. So, okay. The shape of these cargo cubby holes is going to be kind of similar to this. It's going to be like a trapezoid or something. But they're going to be built into the wall. They might not be trapezoid shaped, but they might, you know, come down and extend diagonally into the area, the walking area. And you're going to be able to see, you know, cargo stuff stuffed away inside these little things along the side of the room. So that's going to be really cool. I can't wait to build that, because this room looks amazing already, even without the details. It just looks good. I like this. So now we're going to fall down into the build block so that I can show you the rest of the ship. Oh god, I almost missed my cue, my drop. Shit. I don't think I can get back over there, so we're gonna have to take a little detour and fall down the length of the entire station as it is right now. I'm gonna get rid of all these little holes sticking out of the sides, and for the most part that'll be the size of the station. So let's come over here and okay, I guess I'll just have to do that. That's lovely. Way to screw up my video, physics and gravity. God. So we fly back up here. We will get inside the station. Oh god. It's a good thing that stopped me. It's taking way too long. We'll get out, we'll get inside the build block, and we'll look around. So we've explored this area. We've explored this area, which is one of the most detailed sections of the station so far. This is the glass room, by the way. And the next spot, right above it, will be, I'm thinking, the main crew habitat area. This is going to be where the bunks are. This is going to be where the mess hall is. If we go inside, you can see it's just a big empty room right now, and if you want, I can turn on lighten mode real quick just so you can see that it is indeed a big empty room that you can almost not tell anything about it simply by flying around in here. What's going on over here? Oh, this is the little doorway to this place. Okay, so let me turn that off again so you get some really cool epic detail shots with the nice lighting. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be like a habitat area. You know, there's going to be a mess hall here. The area above it might be like either a reactor or more of that stuff, because either the reactor goes right there in the middle. I'm thinking it'll go right there. That's a big enough space for it. Down there can be other things. So the reactor maybe can go here, and then above it can be the command center, which is where, you know, all the stuff for the station is, you know, done from. Not that pirates really care about that, but they still need to, you know, be organized. Pirates in space are a lot more classy and manageable than pirates from the Caribbean, I guess, because, you know, pirates and pirates. Pirates are pirates, but pirates in space should obviously be different than the pirates we all know from the past. So I think they would have a little bit more skill, especially if they're flying spaceships. I mean, they gotta know something about operating a space station. So all of this is going to be here. This the top of this tower is going to be like command century and communication-y, and it's basically, there's not going to be much going on up here. There's not much space in some of this stuff. So, you know, yeah, that's cool. Stuff there. I'm running out of things to say because that's pretty much it. So, that's the station so far. Look at that. That is just great. There's going to be a lot more detail added to this section as well, so that it is on par with this over here. Also, if I fly over here, this takes forever. If I fly over here, you know, I'm starting to add some detail work to the edges over here. A lot of like metal struss work and make it look patchy and stuff. And eventually, I plan on adding the red stripes. There's going to be some red stripes going up and down this. Not like straight up and down. They're going to be diagonal and stuff and cool looking. Kind of similar to the way I am doing stripes on that, but maybe less predictable. I don't know yet. They're not going to be very thick. They're going to be thin. They're going to be minimal. I don't want red covering this entire station. I like the way it looks right now. If you have any suggestions, please tell me. If you have any ideas as to how I could incorporate the red other than just the lights, tell me, because right now the color scheme is really working for what I want this station to go for, and I feel like the red might ruin it. I just don't know yet. I don't know enough about it. I might make the interiors red instead. I might make black and red interiors or something. And the exterior of the station will be brown. I feel like brown certainly is more suiting towards the abandoned station type, but this is clearly not abandoned. There's working lights, all sorts of stuff to indicate that this place is still functional. There's no decay, nothing. So, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could submit this as a decayed station. If you think I should do that, go ahead and tell me, and I can easily decay the shit out of this place. That's no problem. The thing is I really want it to be a pirate station, because it's turning out to be great. I love it so far. It looks awesome. So, leave some feedback about that down below. When this is all complete, I will be working on this one. It should be complete within a few days. This isn't honestly going to take me much longer to finish. The interior might, but I'm not worried about the interior as much. Right? That station should be a lot easier to finish because it's a lot more simple in terms of the details that I have to put on it. So you will be seeing that station, no doubt, completed as well, as big as it is. Quite the challenge, but I'm ready to take it on. And I will also be posting this to the Mushroom Fleet's server. If they want to check out the station when it's done, please let me know, and I'll, tell you as soon as it's done, and you guys can put it on your server, and we can all check it out. So, you know, get back to me on that. Also, if Tamina Soma watches this video, the admin or whatever of Mushroom Fleet server, just wanted to let you know that I've tried getting on your station, or your server, your station, your server a few times, and I've had trouble like figuring out if I was on the right server. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. I have no cores on me. I can't really go anywhere. There's nothing near me, and it's pitch black. I don't know if that's because I'm in a void system, or if my procedurally generated backgrounds are not working on your server for some reason. But it's pitch black. There, I can hardly see anything in the distance. It'll take me fucking ages to get anywhere. So please tell me how to fix that, or how to get in contact with you so I can fix that, because otherwise I can't do anything when I'm on your server. And every time I get on, none of you guys are on. I should try that more often, but just letting you know, because I'll be posting this to your Google Plus page. So thanks for watching, everyone. You know, get in touch with me. I definitely want to, you know, start working with people on Mushroom Fleet. So tell me how to, you know, get in contact with you if you're part of Mushroom Fleet and you do all that stuff with like Skylord Luke and Saber and Delmont and all them, because like they're fucking cool guys, and I want to talk to those cool guys. Like, who doesn't? Oh my god, like they're the best. So thanks again. Definitely leave some feedback, and I'll see you next time for the next update. Goodbye.